This is the production organization sheet. The reason it's important to use this is because this keeps all of your production notes and what you're going to do on your day of filming all in one place. Okay, so this is a production organization sheet for The Hit List, a student movie we did last year. So here on the left side we have our cast. So these are the character names. Here are the people that are playing those characters. The ones that are highlighted are the ones that are being called for the day. So this organization sheet is kind of an adapted call sheet. So you need to know which cast members you're using, what staff members you're using for that day, who's script supervisor, who's on sound, who's grip, who's lead light, cinematography or camera, assistant director, etc. This is going to be the sequence and scene that we're filming for this day, and you'd basically come up with an organization sheet for either every scene or every sequence. So this is sequence 2, scene 4, and we have our shot list here. So type of shot, location, angle, if there's movement or not, and a description of what's happening in the shot. Now you would have this in addition to your script and your storyboard. So between all of those resources you should have an exact idea of what you're going to film. Furthermore, at the bottom of this sheet you'd print this out and you'd create like an overhead projection of where you're going to place lights and cameras and actors and things like that, so you can have a better idea of how you're setting things up. So by doing this, your script and your storyboard, you should have a very clear understanding of how you're going to set up everything for your shoot that day, so that there isn't as much downtime in between takes or when you get to set and you start to set up. So when you are creating your final project or any sort of project, you want to organize yourself as far as who's going to be on set, who's staffing your set, even if it's just a director and a camera person or a cinematographer. You still want to come up with who's going to be your staff, what are they responsible for, and then come up with your shot list. Just take out your storyboard and simplify what kind of shots you have in your storyboard, so that as you go through you can just check these off to make sure that you've hit everything. And then if you get to the end of your shoot and decide, what, I'd like to have these other kinds of shots mixed in as well, it's a lot easier to add and take away than it is to try and invent shots on the fly. So this is the production organization sheet. Make sure you fill this out before you get to set and start filming.